Emma pulled the blanket to her chin, feeling the cold draft from her bedroom window through the haze of early morning sleep. She wasn't quite awake or fully asleep. She drifted between both worlds, snuggling deeper into her thick blanket and soft pillow. After a while, the morning sun was too bright to ignore. She lay still and tried to hold on to the last images of her dream, but they were gone before she could remember the details. She opened her eyes and yawned. Something was different this morning. She tried to think of a reason. It was Thursday. There was nothing special about Thursdays. It was school as usual, piano practice afterward, a regular day. Emma sat up in bed and blinked a few times to adjust to the bright sunshine streaming into her room. It was so quiet, not only in the house but outside as well. That was it. She scrambled from bed. The icy floorboards penetrated her wool socks, making her shiver, and ran to look outside. She squealed and thumped on the window pane when she saw the scene before her. The front yard was under a blanket of snow, so deep the shrubs had been swallowed up and the street had disappeared. The storm everyone was waiting for had come during the night. The world outside her window had been transformed into a winter wonderland. There was no morning traffic or neighbors leaving for work. There was nothing but the occasional chirping of winter birds delighted with their new playground. Emma's window soon fogged over, and she had to wipe it clean to see again. A brilliant red cardinal swooped down from the tree branch it was perched on and began to root around in the snow. Soon more birds joined him. The black and white chickadees, the playful brown sparrows, and a group of rowdy blackbirds clamored at the base of the tree. Emma knew her mother had a fondness for the winter birds and fed them regularly throughout the season. The snow had not daunted them. The birds dug with the sharp beaks for the seeds that had fallen from the feeder hanging on the branch above. Emma found her slippers at the foot of her bed, grabbed her pink housecoat hanging on the back of her door, and padded to the kitchen. Her mother sat at the oak table reading a book. She looked up when she saw Emma, and after taking a sip of tea from the oversized mug, she smiled and said, "Snow day." Emma grinned. "No school?" 20 minutes later, she was bundled up in her pink and white snowsuit, with thick, heavy mittens and a wool cap that also covered her chin. "You look like a snowman," her mother laughed. She was busy tugging on her little brother's boots. "Are you ready, Simon?" Emma gave him a high five through her mittens. "Ready." Simon tried to jump up and down, but he was wearing too many layers, and he ended up falling backward. "Good thing you're so cushiony," said Emma, pulling him up. They went out to the front yard, wading through the drifting snow. Emma picked up a clump of snow and packed it tightly together. She handed it to Simon. "Start rolling." Simon pushed the snowball through the snow, squealing when it started growing. Emma went to work on another ball. She packed the snow and rolled it around the yard. Soon she had a giant ball. She rolled it to the center of the yard, then packed snow at the base of it so it wouldn't move. Simon heaved his ball over for Emma to put on top of hers. Wow, Simon, good job. This one's heavy." With his help, they hoisted the second ball of snow onto the first one. Now for the head. It didn't take long to build the head. When they were finished, the snowman was taller than Emma. She broke off 2 branches for the lowest limb of the tree and stuck them in for arms. "Use my hat," Simon cried, but Emma knew her mother wouldn't want him to get cold. She went into the garage and rummaged around the winter bin for what she needed. "Dad won't miss this." Emma pulled out a blue cap with white snowflakes on it and a matching scarf, then hurried over to dress the snowman. "I've got something for you," called their mother from the front door. She was holding out a carrot, 2 chocolate cookies, and a string of licorice. "I'm not hungry, Mommy," Simon said. Emma chuckled. "It's for the snowman, silly. A carrot for his nose, 2 cookies for his eyes, and a nice red licorice smile."